The hall is amply filled as ministers and other top government functionaries grace the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations (NIPR) at its summit with a theme centered on insecurity and division, which forms the basis of this gathering.
Unity becomes a costly virtue, and as everyone is tugging at each other in a bid to survive, because survival is the game, it becomes a survival of the fittest. Words no longer hold much weight, and dialogues than much becomes harder. But we believe that from now, we have agreed, and we believe that there will be consensus, that we must talk, we must dialogue, we must have respect unto one another. We believe that the road to integration, where sustainable economic measures and feasible infrastructure are key pointers that will significantly increase our chances of integrating the nation as a whole. Where the number of people living is less than $1.90 daily, significantly reduced through economic measures, this will directly affect the rate of crime and insecurity that threatens the country.
The organizers seem to have deep plans in addressing the segregation and deepening conflict situations in the country. Instead, they want to foster tolerance.
This summit is a product of research conducted by the Governing Council of the Institute to identify factors responsible for the current sad and unfortunate developments in our country. The outcome of the research revealed a widening trust deficit at 3 levels: between government and the citizens, between and among the various ethnic and sociocultural groups, and generally among the citizens, as communication among them has taken a nosedive, because even where and when it happens, it largely appears to be of the violent variant. No nation thrives and progresses in an atmosphere of hatred and distrust. The NIPR recognizes trust as a key element in nation building and the role of dialogue in societal well-being and development, and decided to take up the challenge of rebuilding the broken trust through reopening channels of effective dialogue and development-oriented conversation.
While the NIPR seeks to get various sections of the nation working together in trust, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari, who is represented by the Minister of Information, points out where the fishbone pierces the throat.
Terrorists or bandits are not spirits. They are human beings, and they reside in our communities. They must all be exposed and crushed for peace to reign. After the Kuje attack, one of such fake news quoted me as saying, "The bandits never told us they were coming to Kuje. It was a big surprise to us." As silly as this sounds, you will be shocked that some people still believed and shared it on social media. As far back as 2017, we decided to tackle the challenge of fake news and misinformation. That year, we devoted the entire National Council on Information to this issue.
Also speaking, Host Minister of the FCT believes that the threats of insecurity are real but not insurmountable.
There is no doubt that we as a nation are facing a lot of challenges as we slowly, gradually, but surely develop as a nation that is united. As public relations experts and perception managers, the NIPR is in the best position to push forward this approach of uniting us, identifying the factors that divide us so that we will be able to surmount them and move forward as a nation.
While these deliberations continue, it is the hope of many that the government will act swiftly to make its citizens see its sincerity of purpose in curbing insecurity, fake news, tribal and regional divides, while promoting equity and peace narratives at a time of a seeming turmoil.
I thank you very much.